Welcome back to Fairy the Greyhound. Today we're going for a walk in Thorndon Country Park, which is the home of the Gruffalo Trail, with Fairy's little doggy friend, the Yorkshire Terrier Ruby. The Gruffalo Trail is based on Julia Donaldson's book, The Gruffalo. Today you're going to see lots of chaos on the Gruffalo Trail as Fairy spots squirrels and drags me through the bushes and nearly pulls me over. So this morning I had put on Fairy's jackets ready to go out. As soon as she got them on, she lay back down on her bed, and that's where she wanted to stay. I was calling her and calling her, telling her it was time for walkies. Eventually she decided, after a yawn, to get up, and we got into the van and we drove to Thorndon Country Park, which is a lovely woodland area with nice walking trails. It has lots of carved wooden animals, which are the characters from Julia Donaldson's book, The Gruffalo. It's very popular with children walking around the trail and spotting the animals. So that's what we decided to do with the dogs today. My friend brought along Ruby, a 3-year-old Yorkshire Terrier. She's absolutely tiny. Fairy is good as gold with her. Fairy's really not interested in small dogs. She's much more interested in rabbits, squirrels, and birds on the water. As soon as we set foot in the woods, Fairy was raring to go, ears pricked, on high alert. She knew there were not just wooden squirrels, but real squirrels in these woods. And it wasn't long before she spotted one. Fairy saw a squirrel and ran after it, and wearing her harness, she was so strong I couldn't actually stop her. She dragged me through some bushes and I had to let go of the lead. And then she went racing off up the top of the woods and wasn't coming back for the squeaky toy, wasn't interested.
You got Fairy's toy.
Eventually she came back for some chicken, but this was not a very good thing to be happening, and it happened several times on today's walk. So we're going to have to think of avoiding the woods or some other strategy for controlling her. I think if I put a split lead on her and have a collar as well as her harness, then I'll have more control over her head area. But with the harness on, she can just bolt and get a lot of power and use her full force when she's running. The whole time we were in the woods, she was just looking around, head just darting side to side, looking for squirrels. She wasn't interested in Ruby at all, even when Ruby was chasing sticks and barking and jumping around. Fairy took no notice of Ruby. All she's interested in is squirrels, the scent of squirrels, anything moving in the distance. She's been getting worse and worse recently. Now she realises that squirrels are in the woods, and we've been walking a lot more in the woods. It's really made her prey drive kick in. So I think we're going to have to just have a little rest from the woods and calm her back down again and get her walking nicely. I've had a lot of people comment on my videos, oh, what if when Fairy's running on the beach, what if she sees a small dog and tries to attack the small dog? As you can see from this video, Fairy shows no interest in small dogs. Fairy knows the difference between dogs and cats, rabbits and squirrels, which she considers prey and will chase. Fairy has never tried to chase a small dog. It wasn't long before Fairy spotted another squirrel and started dragging me again. I've actually got a bad knee, so this is not a good thing for her to be doing, and I need to stop it. Who got it? Ruby. Come on, Ruby. After all this chaos in the woods, at the earliest opportunity, we exited the woods. We found a path which went up and out onto a field and then a gravel track back to the car park. We decided the best idea was to get out of the woods and up onto some different terrain where there were no squirrels. And Fairy did soon calm down once she was out of the wooded area where all the squirrels were running up the trees. You can see here that she's still sniffing around for the scent though. After a nice hour and a half's walk, we headed back to the van, travelled home, and Fairy did her usual, got straight on the sofa and fell asleep for the rest of the afternoon. She then woke up, had her dinner, got her pyjamas on, and went back to bed for the night, doing her favourite thing, sleeping. I hope you've enjoyed watching Fairy in the Woods today. Thank you to all my subscribers. If you haven't yet subscribed, please click on the button and turn on your notifications. Here's some videos you might like to watch next, and if you have any requests for future videos, please comment below with your ideas and I'll try to make them.